meaning of magnification? So magnification power means the number of times that the specimen is magnified. The number of times the specimen is magnified. So how can we find this? So we can find magnification of microscope by using magnification of eyepiece is multiplied by magnification of objective lenses. So these are the two lenses of microscope. So in these lenses they have mentioned the magnification of the lens. So we can find the magnification of eyepiece and we can find the magnification of objective lens. By multiplying these two, we can take the magnification of microscope. Okay, suppose that the magnification of eyepiece is 10 times. They have mentioned that magnification of eyepiece as 10 times. And they have mentioned the magnification of objective lens as 40 times. 40 times. Okay. Then how can we find the magnification of microscope? It is very easy. We can multiply 10 into 40. So what is the magnification? 400. So magnification of microscope is 400. So it is easy. You can find the magnification of microscope by using eyepiece and objective lens. Okay? Okay. Sometimes you have to draw what you observe in the microscope as a diagram. So when you are drawing the image, you have to mention the magnification. So here, this is the magnification of microscope. Magnification of eyepiece into magnification of objective lens. So this is not sufficient when you are drawing the diagram. Okay. So when you are drawing, you have to add the number of times the visual image is magnified when drawn. That means when you are drawing the diagram that you observed, you have to magnify the visual image. Here you have to mention how many times you have magnified the visual image. Okay. The magnification of eyepiece is 10 times. And magnification of objective lens is 40 times. And when you are drawing the diagram, you have to magnify it into 2 times. Then you have to write 2. So this is the magnification of your drawing. When you are drawing the image, visual image, you have to mention the magnification as this. Okay. Here we are going to observe a plant and animal tissues by using a light microscope. Activity 10.7, page number 146. Here we have to use a light microscope, so we need a light microscope and slides, cover slips, and we need a leaf of beetle, a leaf of royal, and a bulb of onion, and a slide made of cheek cells. Cheek cells, you know, cheek cells. Then we have to observe these tissues and cells by using light microscope. First we have to make a slide.
Pour some distilled water from a bottle into a watch glass. Take half a piece of onion and remove leaves from the onion piece. Remove a piece of transparent onion peel with the forceps. Put the epidermis into a watch glass containing distilled water. Take some saffron in solution using a dropper. Put a few drops of saffron in solution into another watch glass. Using a brush, transfer the peel into the watch glass containing saffron in solution. Keep the epidermis for 30 seconds in saffron in solution so the peel can become stained. Take the peel from the saffron in solution using the brush and put it in the watch glass containing distilled water. Using a dropper, take some glycerine and put 2 to 3 drops of glycerine in the middle of a dry glass slide. Transfer the peel to the slide containing glycerine using the brush. Take a cover slip and place it gently on the peel with the help of a needle. Remove the extra glycerine using a blotting paper. Take the glass slide and place it under the compound microscope. View the slide under the compound microscope.
And you know how to observe through light microscope, and we have to observe. Then you have to draw the diagram. So this drawing diagram, we called it as the linear diagram. Drawing one, we called it linear diagram. So here, this is the picture. Observe the picture in 146. The royal lower epidermal tissue under low power of microscope. Here we have to take the lower epidermal of royal leaf, lower epidermal. Then you have to observe by this 10 mean the eyepiece. The magnification of eyepiece is 10, and for me the magnification of objective lens. So here we have used the low objective lens, lower magnification. So we can see the picture or image by like this. We can see the royal epidermal cells as this. Then we have to draw this one. In your book, we have to draw this one. That means the linear diagram. Okay. When drawing this one, sometimes we have to magnify it. So here, the size, look at the here size of the cells and look at the size of these cells in the linear diagram. So we have to magnify. Here, I have magnified it into 3 times. So we have to mention, when we are writing the magnification, we have mentioned this magnification. How many times we magnified the visual image. Okay. 10 into 4 into 3. Understood? Then second one. This is the animal tissue. Cheek cell. Stained human cheek cell. Stained means we have to stain it. Stain the cells. While staining, we can observe the cells clearly. Staining means varna gannana. We have to අපිට මේක වර්ණ ගන්නන්න සිද්ධ වෙනවා හොඳට observe කරන්න ඕනේ හින්දා. Okay, this is stained human cheek cells. Here we have used the high magnification power. This is the magnification power of eyepiece and this is the magnification power of objective lens. So here we have used highest magnification power 40. Then we are drawing the linear diagram. In the linear diagram, the magnification is 10 into 40 into 2. So we have magnified the visual image into 2 times. So we have put 2 here. So the magnification power of linear diagram 10 into 40 into 2. So you have to understand that when you are drawing with linear diagrams, you have to mention the magnification as this one. Okay. And you have to list the differences between the simple microscope and compound light microscope. Assignment 10.2. Okay, I think you have to do this one. You can do this one. Now we are going to learn a little bit information about electron microscope. Have you seen electron microscope? Okay, so here an electron beam is used to observe the specimen. But in previously, in light microscope, we have used light rays. Instead of light rays, here in the electron microscope, electron beam is used. And what is the maximum magnification? It is maximum magnification power is 500,000. That means 5 lakhs. Then maximum resolution. Resolution power of electron microscope is 0.0005 micrometers. So it is very high. That means 200,000 times than human eye. So than our human eye, it is 200,000 times of maximum power, maximum resolution power. Then another important thing is we can observe virus by using electron microscope. So by using light microscope, we can observe some bacteria and fungus only. We cannot observe virus by using light microscope. But here by using electron microscope, we can observe viruses also. Then what are the instances the electron microscope is used? You have to know the instances where the electron microscope is used. So during researchers to observe activity of pathogenic microorganisms. To observe pathogenic microorganisms, we are using electron microscope, and also to learn about internal structure of the cell in detail. Internal structure of the cell. Then to use genetic researchers, we are using this one, and to get information of crime investigation, we are using electron microscope. Okay, in this lesson we have discussed about simple microscope, light microscope and electron microscope. So you should know what are the hints and information and what are the parts of these microscopes, especially in light microscope and so on. Now the lesson is over. We have covered 10th lesson almost. We have covered this book, the first part of the science. This book is over. We have finished this one. Then we can start our second part of the science lessons, the second book, from next week. Okay? Then you can do the exercises and unit test. Okay, bye.